Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one is different. I've been using the LG 32U631A-B for a few weeks now, and it's one of those monitors that quietly does everything well without asking for your firstborn in payment. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the image quality is exactly what you'd expect from a 32-inch QHD IPS panel, but it's the little things that stand out. The colors are rich and consistent, even when you're not sitting right in front of it, thanks to that wide viewing angle. I've had it set up next to a window, and the picture doesn't wash out or shift colors like some cheaper monitors do. That's a big deal if you're working with photos or just want your movies to look like they were filmed in a theater and not on a potato. The 100 Hz refresh rate makes a noticeable difference over the standard 60 Hz, especially when you're scrolling through long documents or watching fast-paced videos. It's not the same as a high-end gaming monitor, but for everyday use, whether you're editing spreadsheets or binge watching, it feels smoother without being distracting. The 5 milliseconds response time helps too, cutting down on that slight ghosting you sometimes see in cheaper displays. One feature I didn't realize I'd use as much as I do is the HDR10 support. It's not the brightest HDR you'll ever see, but for a monitor in this price range, it adds a nice pop to highlights, like when you're watching a sunset scene or playing a game with vibrant lighting. The reader mode is another small but useful addition. It reduces blue light and adjusts the color temperature automatically, which makes late-night reading or working much easier on the eyes. I've caught myself using it more than I thought I would, especially when I'm up late finishing a project. The connectivity options are solid. You've got HDMI, DisplayPort, and USB Type-C with 15W power delivery. That last one is handy if you're using a laptop and want to charge it while also sending video through a single cable. I've been using it with my MacBook Pro, and it's been seamless, no adapters, no fuss. The monitor stand is also pretty clever. It's height adjustable, which is great for ergonomics, and it has a built-in cable management system that keeps your desk from looking like a rat's nest. The virtually borderless design makes the screen feel bigger than it is, which is a nice touch if you're into minimalist setups. The build quality is what you'd expect from LG, solid, no creaks or wobbles, and the stand feels stable even when I'm typing away. The on-screen menu is straightforward, though I wish the buttons weren't quite so recessed. It takes a little getting used to, but once you figure it out, it's not a big deal. Now, let's talk about the downsides. The brightness maxes out at around 300 nits, which is fine for most indoor settings but might feel a bit dim if you're in a really bright room. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you're used to monitors that scream brightness. Also, the speakers are pretty basic, fine for system alerts, but don't expect any kind of audio experience. You'll want to pair it with headphones or external speakers if you're watching movies or gaming. Overall, the LG 32U631A-B is a well-rounded monitor that punches above its weight. It's not perfect, but the pros far outweigh the cons for the price. If you're looking for a 32-inch QHD display that's great for work, casual gaming, and media consumption without breaking the bank, this one's worth a look. Check the link below if you want to see the latest price and details.